Today we are going to start next topic of this partial differential equation, and that one is homogeneous linear partial differential equations with constant coefficient, right. So, in last three presentations we have already discussed what is partial differential equation, how can we formulate partial differential equation, as well as how can we evaluate the solution of partial differential equations. Then partial differential equations of first order and first degree, we have already discussed all these things. And today we will discuss homogeneous linear equations with constant coefficients. So, homogeneous linear equations with constant coefficients. So, consider a partial differential equation of this form. Okay. So, here a naught curly n z over curly x n plus a 1 curly n z over curly x n minus 1 curly y plus a 2 curly n over curly z curly x n minus 2 curly y 2 plus and so on a n curly n z over curly y n plus b naught curly n minus 1 z over curly x power n minus 1th derivative plus b1 curly n minus 1 z over curly x n minus 2 curly y and so on plus b n minus 1 curly n minus 1 z over curly y n minus 1 plus and so on second last term combination m naught curly z over curly x plus mn curly z over curly y plus n naught z is equal to 0. Okay. So, this whole expression, if you see this whole expression, this power n, okay, this power n, this power n, this power n, and after that second n minus 1, n minus 1, n minus 1 and n minus 1. Here one power, here one power, and here only z, right. And this whole expression can be written as function of d dash is equal to 0. D dash is equal to 0. What is d? D is curly over curly x and d dash is curly over curly y. So, this whole expression is a function of d dash, okay, and that result is equal to 0. So, here a naught a 1 a 2 up to a n, b naught b 1 b 2 up to b n minus 1, m naught m n, m naught, and all these things are constants. Okay. And in this equation the dependent variable this z, the dependent variable z and its derivatives are linear, This means each term in the left hand side contains z or its derivatives, clear. So, this one is a linear homogeneous linear equations with constant coefficients, okay, not homogeneous but linear partial differential equations with constant coefficients. So, this equation is called linear partial differential equation of nth order with constant coefficients. Now, question is, how can you define homogeneous linear equations with constant coefficients, clear. So, next one is, how can we define this term? A linear homogeneous partial differential equation is of the form where all derivatives are of the same order, thus an equation of this form a naught curly n z over curly x n and so on a n curly n z over curly y n is equal to f x y. This type of expression, this type of equation is known as homogeneous linear partial differential equation. Okay. So, all these a naught, a 1, a n are constants and is called homogeneous linear partial differential equation of nth order with constant coefficients. So, constant coefficient means this a naught, a 1, a 2 and so on a n. So, these are constants, So, that one is the definition of linear homogeneous partial differential equations, clear. So, here all the partial derivatives are of the nth order in this problem. But in the previous slide equation is linear but not homogeneous, right. But homogeneous can be written like this way. Okay. So, writing dy curly over curly x, d dash or curly over curly y, then this equation 1 can be written as dn plus a1 dn minus 1 d dash plus a2 and so on z is equal to f x y, or in other words we can represent this type of equation like this way, phi d dash z is equal to function of x y, clear, function of x y. So, here one thing is missing, here this one is a naught, okay, a naught, this one is a naught. dn plus a1 dn minus 1 d dash plus and so on. So this equation is homogeneous linear partial differential equation. Okay. So as in the case of ordinary linear differential equations with constant coefficients, the complete solution of 2 contains 2 parts, as usual complementary functions and particular integral. So what is complementary function? Complementary function which is the complete solution of the equation phi d dash z is equal to 0. Okay, phi d dash z is equal to 0. The complete solution of this differential equation is complementary function, and it must contains n arbitrary functions where n is the order of the differential equation. And second one is particular integral, means particular solution. Okay, so particular integral which is a particular solution free from arbitrary constants of this equation, of this given equation phi d dash z is equal to function of xy. So calculate the complete solution of this equation and particular solution of this equation, then definitely the complete solution can be written as z is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. So in this way you can evaluate the solution of this this homogeneous linear partial differential type of equations. Okay. So how can we find the complementary functions first? Okay. So we explain the procedure for finding the complementary functions of a differential equation of second order. देखिए इससे पहले हमने जितनी भी इक्वेशंस की हैं फर्स्ट लेक्चर, सेकंड लेक्चर, थर्ड लेक्चर, वो सारी की सारी फर्स्ट ऑर्डर की थी. ठीक है. यहाँ पर हम अब सेकंड ऑर्डर टाइप की प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करने जा रहे हैं. ओके. सो पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन ऑफ सेकंड ऑर्डर, राइट. So here first type of problems is homogeneous linear partial differential equations, right, and these type of equations can be solved by evaluating the complementary functions and particular integral, right. So what is the rules of finding the complementary functions? So it can be easily extended to differential equation of the higher order. So let us consider this particular type of equations in particular. Okay, curly square z over curly x square plus a1 curly square z over curly x curly y plus a2 curly square z over curly y square is equal to 0. So let us consider this type of partial differential equation which is homogeneous in nature, right. So here degree here power here degree order is 2, here order is 2, here order is 2, clear, and coefficients are constants. Okay, coefficients are constants. Now in symbolical form this can be written as d square plus a1 d dash plus a2 d dash square z is equal to 0. The symbolical form of this partial differential equation can be written like this way. Okay. Now its auxiliary equation becomes m square plus a1 m plus a2 is equal to 0. This one is the auxiliary equation. Okay. And here we can put m is equal to d over d dash and let its roots be m1 and m2. Okay. So solve these auxiliary equations, you will get two values of m, and that one is m1 and m2. So now we will discuss few cases. Case 1 is when auxiliary equations has distinct roots. Distinct roots means m1 is not equal to m2. Okay. Then second can be written as d minus m1 d dash d minus m2 d dash z is equal to 0. Okay. So in that case this this second can be written like this way. Okay. So this can be written like this way. Okay. This can be written like this way. Okay. So d minus m1 d dash d minus m2 d dash z is equal to 0. Now its solution, the solution of this equation will be the solution of equation number 3. Okay. तो जो इसका सोल्यूशन होगा, इस टर्म का सोल्यूशन होगा, ठीक है, इस पार्ट का सोल्यूशन होगा, राइट, दैट वन इज द सोल्यूशन ऑफ दिस होल equation number 3. Okay. Now see d minus m2 d dash z is equal to 0. This means that p minus m2 q is equal to 0. P minus m2 q is equal to 0, and that one is the Lagrange's form of the auxiliary equation. That one is the Lagrange's differential equation. Okay. And its auxiliary equations are dx over 1, dy over minus m2 and dz over 0, and solve from here the first two members from this and this. Okay. So you will get y plus m2x is equal to a, and from this part z is equal to another constant, z is equal to b. Clear? Z is equal to b, and here y plus m2 x is equal to a. Clear? And from this component we get z is equal to b. Okay. So we get this z is equal to b, right, and this one, and y plus m2 x is equal to 0. This means that z is equal to f2 y plus m2 x is the solution of this differential equation. Okay, z is equal to f2 y plus m2 x is the solution of this differential equation. Similarly, third will also satisfy by the solution of this equation, okay, and that gives z is equal to function of y plus m1 x. Okay, so z is equal to f2 y plus m2 x, z is equal to f1 y plus m1 x. These are two solutions. Okay, then write the complete solution of this differential equation, and that one is the z is equal to f1 y plus m1 x plus f2 y plus m2 x. That one is the complete solution of equation number 2. Clear? So follow this process for evaluating this differential equation. Okay, so obviously this differential equation where z is dependent variable, x and y are independent variables, and we have this order 2. Okay, here 2, here 2, here 2, and constants, and these coefficients are constants. So that one is homogeneous linear partial differential equation with constant coefficients. So you can solve this problem like this way, and right side is 0. So complementary function means complete solution of this differential equation. Clear? Because right side is equal to 0. Now, what is the symbolical form of this differential equation? This one is the symbolical form of this differential equation. 2d square plus 5dd dash plus 2d dash square z is equal to 0. And what is the auxiliary equation? Auxiliary equation becomes 2m square plus 5m plus 2 is equal to 0. Then what is m? M, when you calculate this quadratic equation, you will get m is equal to minus 2 and minus 1 by 2. Clear? So, so we have two distinct roots. When we have these two distinct roots, then solution can be written like this way: function of y plus m1 x plus function of y plus m2 x. So complete solution is f1 y minus 2x plus f2 y minus 1 by 2 x, and that can also be written as phi 1 y minus 2x as it is, and plus phi 2 2y minus x. Okay, so that one is the complete solution of this homogeneous homogeneous linear partial differential type of equations. ठीक है, अभी तक देखो जितने भी आपने प्रॉब्लम्स की हैं, जो भी आपके पास डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशंस आती हैं, दैट वन इज ए फंक्शन ऑफ एक्स वाई जेड पी क्यू. क्लियर? एक्स वाई जेड पी क्यू. बट यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है. ओके, यहाँ पर आपका जो ऑर्डर है वो आपका हायर है, ऑर्डर 2 है, ऑर्डर 3 है. ठीक है, तो आपकी अब प्रेजेंस होने जा रही है पी क्यू के अलावा आर एस टी की. क्लियर? सो आर एस टी यहाँ पे अब इन्वॉल्व हो रहा है. सो दीज आर द पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशंस ऑफ second orders in particular, right? So how can we solve all these type of problems? So first understand the concept, okay, and then how can we write the general solution for these type of problems when roots of auxiliary equations are real and distinct. Okay, then how can we write the solution of this differential equation? So one more question: solve this partial differential equation. Curly square z over curly x square minus curly square z over curly x curly y minus 6 curly square z over curly y square is equal to 0. How can we solve this type of problem? So first write the symbolical form of this differential equation, and that one is d square minus d dash minus 6 d dash square z is equal to 0. Then write the auxiliary equation. Okay, so auxiliary equation of this partial differential equation is this: m square minus m minus 6 is equal to 0. And find the values of m. Okay, so real and distinct. Okay, so when we have real and distinct, then solution can be written like this way: z is equal to f1 y plus 3x plus function f2 y minus 2x. That one is the solution, okay, for this partial differential equation. Okay, so अगर इस टाइप की कोई प्रॉब्लम आती है, ठीक है ना, राइट साइड में आपका 0 लगा हुआ है, तो आपका जो भी कंप्लीमेंट्री फंक्शन होगा, दैट वन इज द कंप्लीट सॉल्यूशन ऑफ द गिवन partial differential equation, right? And when roots are real and distinct, then how can we write the solution of the of these type of problems? Now second part is case 2 is when auxiliary equations has equal roots. This means let us suppose is equal to m, right? Then second can be written as d minus m d dash d minus m d dash z is equal to 0. Okay, so in that case that can be written like this way. Okay, now let us suppose this component is u. Okay, let us suppose this component is u. then the given equation becomes d minus m d dash u is equal to 0. Solve this component, okay. So its solution is obviously u is equal to function of y plus mx, function of y plus mx as proved in case 1, right. So therefore d minus m d dash z is equal to u, clear, that one is equal to u, clear, and takes the form d minus m d dash z is equal to f y plus mx, okay, y plus mx, that one is the solution, that one is the solution, u is this, u is solution, clear. So the given equation can be written as d minus m d dash z is equal to function of y plus mxx, okay. Now d is p, d dash is q, so p minus m q is equal to function of y plus mx, and that one is a Lagrange's differential equation. So write down the auxiliary equations, okay. So Lagrange's auxiliary equations are dx over 1, dy over minus m, and dz over function of y plus mx, okay. So first consider these two components, okay. So when you consider, you will get y plus mx is equal to a, right. Now consider this component and this component, okay, and that gives this z minus x function of y plus mx is equal to b, clear. So first combine these two equations and then first and third, okay, grouping these two equations, and then you will get these two components, right. And so the complete solution of this 2 is z minus x phi y plus mx is equal to function of phi y plus mx. This means z is equal to this one, z is equal to function of y plus mx plus x time function of y plus mx, clear. So in that case you can write like this way, okay. और अगर ये distinct होते तो क्या होता, function of y plus m1x plus ये x नहीं होता, ठीक है ना, function of y plus m2x, तो आपका solution उस टाइप से लिखा जाता, क्लियर, जैसे यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, क्लियर, function of y plus m1x plus function of y plus m2x, क्लियर. बट अगर आपके रूट्स रिपीट हो रहे हैं तो आप सेम चीज लिखिएगा, बट यहाँ पे x टाइम लगी है, और अगर 3 रूट्स अगर सेम है तो नेक्स्ट टर्म आएगी प्लस x स्क्वायर फंक्शन ऑफ y प्लस mx, okay. So in this way you can elaborate the methodology for evaluating the solution when we have equal roots of the auxiliary equations, okay. Now we know that for the differential equation this auxiliary equations can be written like this, okay. These are few remarks, 2 remarks. First remark is we know that for the differential equation this auxiliary equation can be written like this, okay. Now the roots of this auxiliary equations considered as a quadratic in d over d dash, clear, are the same as those of this, as those of this polynomial, okay. So this quadratic in M can also be called the auxiliary equations. Hence we shall write auxiliary equations in terms of M. So auxiliary equations is obtained by putting d is equal to m and d dash is equal to 1, clear. So ultimately this one is the differential equation. So when you substitute d is equal to m and d dash is equal to 1, then auxiliary equations becomes phi m1 is equal to 0. So that one is the one way to represent auxiliary equations, right. And second one is, if we generalize the results of case 1 and case 2, we have, if the roots of auxiliary equations are m1, m2, m3 and so on, all the distinct roots, okay, then complementary function can be written as function of y plus m1x, function of y plus m2x plus function of y plus m3x and so on, okay. So if the roots of auxiliary equations m1, m2, m3, 2 equal roots, then what happened, function of y plus m1x plus x function of y plus mx, m1x plus, no, other roots are different, so function of y plus m2x plus and so on, okay. Similarly, if the roots of auxiliary equations are these 3 equal roots, then function of y plus m1x plus x function of y plus m1x plus x square function of y plus m1x and so on. So in this way you can write the solutions accordingly, okay. So check whether these roots are equal, distinct, or 3 equal roots or 4 equal roots, and accordingly write the solution of this type of differential equation, okay. Now solve the following differential equation, 4r minus 12s plus 9t is equal to 0. Here RST की इन्वॉल्वमेंट आ गई है, ठीक है, तो ये आपकी इक्वेशंस है पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन ऑफ सेकंड ऑर्डर, क्लियर. जहां भी RST आ गया तो आपका फर्स्ट ऑर्डर तो रहा नहीं, क्लियर, वो आपका सेकंड ऑर्डर की प्रॉब्लम बन गई है. तो पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन ऑफ फर्स्ट ऑर्डर हमने ऑलरेडी कर रखा हुआ है. फंक्शन ऑफ दैट डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन इज ए फंक्शन ऑफ एक्स वाई जेड पी क्यू. बट हियर दीज आर द इक्वेशंस लाइक दिस, फंक्शन ऑफ एक्स वाई जेड पी क्यू आर एस टी, clear, is equal to 0, and that type of equations are given now here. Okay, so solve this differential equation 4r minus 12s plus 9t is equal to 0. Okay, so first write down the symbolical form of this partial differential equation, and that can be written like this way: 4d square minus 12d dash plus 9d dash square is equal to 0. Z is equal to 0. That one is the symbolical form of this differential equation. क्लियर. तो ये चीज आपको अब क्लियर हो जानी चाहिए कि ये कैसे लिखी जा रही है. राइट, आर एस टी, आर इज कर्ली स्क्वायर जेड ओवर कर्ली एक्स स्क्वायर, एंड व्हाट इज एस, एस इज कर्ली स्क्वायर जेड ओवर कर्ली एक्स कर्ली वाई, एंड व्हाट इज टी, टी इज कर्ली स्क्वायर जेड ओवर कर्ली वाई स्क्वायर. राइट, सो keeping in mind all these notations, so symbolical form can be written as 4d square minus 12d dash plus 9d dash square, z is equal to 0. Okay, where r is this, s is this, t is this. So we can represent like this way: t square z, dd dash z, and d dash square z. Okay. Now what is the auxiliary equation for this differential equation? 4m square minus 12m plus 9 is equal to 0, and that one is square is equal to 0. So m is equal to 3 over 2, 3 over 2. Okay, equal roots. Okay, then what is the solution? Solution is z is equal to function of y plus 3 over 2x plus x function of y plus 3 over 2x, and simplify this one, you will get this type of result. Z is equal to f1 2y plus 3x, x function of 2y plus 3x. So this one is the solution of this type of differential equation. Okay. Now one more problem. Okay. Solve the following differential equation: r plus 6s plus 9t is equal to 0. Solve this problem. R plus 6s plus 9t is equal to 0. First write down the symbolical form. Okay, and here symbolical form is d square plus 6dd dash plus 9d dash square, z is equal to 0. That one is the symbolical form of this differential equation. Then write the auxiliary equation, and auxiliary equation is m square plus 6m plus 9 is equal to 0, and you will get m is equal to minus 3 minus 3. Two equal roots. In this case, we get two equal roots of auxiliary equations. Then what is the solution? Solution is z is equal to function of y minus 3x plus x function of y minus 3x. So that one is the solution of these type of differential equations. ठीक है. तो अगर आपके distinct roots हो तो आपने कैसे solution लिखना है, right? और अगर आपके equal roots हो तो आपने solution कैसे लिखना है, ठीक है ना. और ये जो methodology, ये जो process है, ये सारा का सारा applicable है for homogeneous linear partial differential equations with constant coefficients. Okay. Now one more question: d plus 2d dash d minus 3d dash square z is equal to 0. Clear? So we get already, we have given symbolical form of this differential equation. This statement is given. Okay, then its auxiliary equation is m plus 2 m minus 3 square is equal to 0. So we get three values of m: minus 2 3 3, minus 2 3 3. Okay, then solution can be written as function of y minus 2x, clear, this part, okay, plus function of y plus 3x plus x function of y plus 3x. So these three. Okay. So in this way you can write the complete solution of this partial differential equation. Okay. तो जब आपके पास right side 0 है तो आपका जो भी complementary function होगा, that one is the complete solution of the given partial differential equation. Now rules for finding the particular integral. Okay. So right side is function of xy and left side is as it is function of dd dash z. Okay. So when phi dd dash z is equal to function of xy, then how can we evaluate the particular solution, means particular integral of the given type of equations. Okay. So first one, we have short methods to find particular integral. So let us suppose that, so in these type of problems we can evaluate the particular integral if fxy is given in a particular form, right. So let us suppose that this fxy is given this e raised to power ax plus by. अगर इस टाइप से रिजल्ट दे रखा हुआ है, then you can write the particular integral. Okay, so particular integral is 1 over phi dd dash e raised to power ax plus by. Okay, and then we can write this one is 1 over phi ab. So replace d by a and d dash by b. Clear? So we obtain this result, that is put d is equal to a, d dash is equal to b, provided phi AB is not equal to 0. Okay. So, if phi AB is equal to 0, then it is called a case of failure. Okay. So, in that case, when function is given e raised to power ax plus by, then particular integral can be written by this method, by this result. Okay. Now, second one is when this fxy is equal to sine ax plus by, okay, then particular integral is 1 over function of d square d dash square sine ax plus by is equal to 1 divided by phi, replace d square by minus a square, d dash is minus ab and d dash square is minus b square. Okay, sine ax plus by. So, by putting d square minus a square, d dash is minus ab, d dash square is equal to minus b square, provided this denominator is not equal to 0. Okay, and when this denominator is equal to 0, then it is a case of failure, right. So, in that case, when function fxy is equal to sine ax plus by, then particular integral can be written like this way. So, remember all these results, important results for evaluating the this particular integral. These are the short methods to find the particular integral. Okay. So, a similar rule holds when fxy is equal to cos ax plus by, right. Now, third method is when fxy, this fxy is equal to x raised to power p, y raised to power q, where p, q are positive integers. Okay. Then particular integral is 1 over phi d dash x power p, y power q, and that one is equal to phi d dash inverse into x p y q, and if p is less than q, then expand this in powers of d over d dash. If p is greater than this q, then expand this one in powers of d dash over d. Okay. And you know 1 over d is function, 1 over d f x y is single integral f x y dx. Okay. And 1 over d dash is function of xy is equal to integral f x y dy. Okay. Treated x as constant and here treated y as constant. So, similarly 1 over d square means double integral, okay. 1 over dq means triple integral, 1 over d is single integral. Okay. So, in this way you can use these type of short methods to find the particular integral. Now, what is the general method to find the particular integral? Okay. So, fxy is not always of the form given in the previous slides. Okay. Moreover, there are the cases of failure in the short methods. The general method is applicable to all cases where fxy is not the forms given in the previous slides or the short method fails. So, what happened in that case? Okay. So, factorize this term, function of d dash can be factorized in general into a linear factors. Okay. So, particular integral can be written 1 over phi d dash fxy. So, denominator is this. So, factorize these like this way. Okay. So, phi d dash can be factorized in n linear factors. Okay. और इसको आप फिर अलग अलग करके इस ढंग से भी लिख सकते हो. Clear? 1 over d minus m1 d dash, 1 over d minus m2 d dash, 1 over d minus mn d dash fxy. Okay. And let us evaluate this one. Let us evaluate general 1 over d minus m d dash fxy. Okay. So, consider this type of result, d minus m d dash z is equal to fxy. एक को सॉल्व करके देखते हैं, एक फैक्टर को सॉल्व करके देखते हैं. सो दिस वन इज m p minus m q is equal to fxy. That one is Lagrange's differential equation. Its auxiliary equations are this. Okay. And first two members we consider. So, we get y plus mx is equal to c, and first and last members when we choose, we get dz is equal to function of x c minus mx dx. Okay. First and last members, this one and this one, you will get this result by using this y is equal to c minus mx. So, x y is c minus mx from this equation. Clear? And this result. So, we get this. Now, calculate the value of z. Z is integral f x c minus mx dx, and that one is this result, and that one is integral function of x c minus mx dx, where c is replaced by y plus mx after integration. Okay. And by repeated applications of the above rules, the pi can be evaluated. Okay. So, this one is the process of evaluating the particular integrals for these type of problems. Okay. So, what is the working procedure to solve these type of equations? So, working procedure is, we have given this type of partial differential equations, in fact homogeneous partial differential equations with constant coefficients. Okay. First write down the symbolical form, or briefly you can write like this way: function of d dash z is equal to fxy. Okay. Then step 1 is to find the complementary functions. So write the auxiliary equations and solve it for m. Okay, solve it for m. So if we have m1, m2, m3 are the roots of these auxiliary equations. If we have distinct roots, then we can write like this. Okay, solution. Okay, and if two roots equal, then we get this type of results. If three roots are equal, so this x square plus and so on. So in this way you can write the complementary functions. And to find particular integral, and particular integral is pi is equal to 1 over f d dash function of x y. Clear? And when fxy is e raised to power ax plus by, then particular integral can be written like this. When fx is equal to sin mx plus ny or cos mx plus ny, then this particular integral can be written like this way. Okay. So put d square is equal to minus m square, d dash is equal to minus mn, and d dash square is equal to minus n square. Okay. And when we have fxy is equal to x power m y power n, then this can be written like this, and expand this terms in ascending powers of d or d dash, and operate on x power m y power n term by term. Okay. And fourth one is when function is any function of x and y, then particular integral can be written like this way, and resolve this denominator into partial fractions considering this as a function of d alone, and operate each partial fractions on fxy, remembering that this integral is equal to function of integral fx c minus mx dx, where c is replaced by y plus mx after integration. So use the process which we have discussed in previous slides. Okay. Now solve this partial differential equation. Curly square z over curly x square minus curly square z over curly x curly y is equal to cos x cos 2y. Okay. Cos x cos 2y. So solve this type of differential equation. So the solution contains two components: complementary functions and particular integral. So first calculate the complementary functions. What is complementary functions? The complete solution of this is equal to 0. That one is the complementary functions. And what is particular integral? The particular solutions of this whole equation is the particular integral. Okay. So the symbolical form of this differential equation is this: d square minus d dash z is equal to cos x cos 2y. That one is the symbolical form of this partial differential equation. Okay. So first find, step number 1 is to find the complementary function. So write the auxiliary equations. Auxiliary equations can be written like this way: m square minus m is equal to 0. So we get m is equal to 0 and 1, real and distinct. Clear? So complementary function can be written as f1y plus f2y plus x. So that one is the complete solution of d square minus d dash z is equal to 0. That one is the complete solution. Or other way, if we have given this type of equation, then this one is the complementary function. Okay. Then calculate the particular integral. So step 2 is find the particular integral. So particular integral can be written as 1 over d square minus d dash cos x cos 2y. Okay. Now solve this component. Okay. Solve this whole equations, whole results, right? So we obtain 1 over 2, so multiply by 2, so 2 cos x cos 2y is cos x plus 2y plus cos x minus 2y. Okay. And separate. Okay, separate all these results and then solve this one. Okay. After solving, you will get this. So this one is the complementary function and this one is the particular integral. Then what is the complete solution? Complete solution is complementary function plus particular integral. So this plus this is the solution, complete solution of the given partial differential equation, linear partial differential, in fact homogeneous linear partial differential equation. Okay. So this one is the process of finding the solution of such type of problems. Now similarly, one more question. Okay. Curly cube z over curly x cube minus 2 curly cube z over curly x square curly y is equal to e raised to power 2x plus 3x square y. So what is the symbolical form? Symbolical form is d cube minus 2d square d dash z is equal to 2 e raised to power 2x plus 3x square y. Okay. So what is the auxiliary form of this partial differential equation? The auxiliary equation is this. Okay, m cube minus 2m square is equal to 0. So m is equal to 0, 0, 2. Clear? Then what is the solution? What is the complementary function? Complementary function is f1y plus x f2y. So this combination, this due to 0, 0, and due to this 2 f3y plus 2x. So this one is the complementary functions. Then what is the particular integral? Particular integral is 1 over d cube minus 2 d square d dash, and fxy is 2 e raised to power 2x plus 3x square y. Okay. So separate all these things, so we get this result. Okay. And now solve this whole process. Okay. And finally you will get this result. You will get this particular integral. Okay. So when this one is a particular integral, okay, then what is the solution? Solution can be written as complementary function plus particular integral, and that one is the solution. Okay. So here see, here we get d cube. D cube means triple integral fx dx dx dx. Solve this triple integral. Okay, and you will get this result. You will get this type of result. 1 over d means single integral. 1 over d square is double integral. Okay. So इस पूरे प्रोसेस को आप एक बार जरूर कैलकुलेट करके देखिएगा कि ये आपका सही आंसर आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है, राइट. बट मेथड लर्न करना बड़ा जरूरी है, ठीक है, कि कैसे इसको हमने सॉल्व किया है. ठीक है. Now one more question is, solve the following partial differential equation: d cube minus 7d d dash square minus 6d dash cube is equal to sin x plus 2y plus e raised to power 2x plus y. Okay. So the given equation is this. Okay. So symbolical form of the given differential equation is already given, right. So first part is complementary function. So complementary function is solve this equation, auxiliary equation, which is cubic in nature, right. M cube minus 7m minus 6 is equal to 0. So when you solve this one, okay, so you will get m is equal to minus 1, 3, minus 2. 3 values, in fact distinct values. Okay. So complementary function is equal to this. Complementary function can be written like this: f1 y minus x plus function of y plus 3x plus function of y minus 2x. So that one is the complementary functions. How can we write particular integral? 1 over d cube minus 7 d d dash square minus 6 d dash cube is equal to first term plus second term. So separate first term plus second term. Okay. Now use the method. Okay. So when you apply the method, you will get this result. Okay. After more simplification, you will get this result. Okay. And after more simplified, when you simplify all these things, then we get this type of result, and ultimately we obtain this. We obtain this result. Okay. Then what is the complete solution? Complete solution is z is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. This means complementary function is this and particular integral is this. Okay. So that one is the complete solution of this type of problem. तो इस टाइप की कुछ और प्रॉब्लम्स को आप सॉल्व करिएगा, ठीक है, सो दैट जब हम नॉन होमोजीनियस पे बात करें, ठीक है, तो नॉन होमोजीनियस की प्रॉब्लम को भी आप सिंपल वे से सॉल्व कर पाएँ. ठीक है. अब देखिए इस प्रॉब्लम में ध्यान से देखिए, ये पावर 3 है, 1 and 2 3 है, ये भी पावर 3 है, तो ये आपका होमोजीनियस है. क्लियर. और कोफिशिएंट्स जो है वो कांस्टेंट्स हैं. ठीक है. जो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक होगा उसमें क्या होगा, ये पावर 3, ये पावर 3, ये पावर 3, बट हो सकता है वहां पर ये पावर 3 हो, ये 2 हो, ये 1 हो, तो वो नॉन होमोजीनियस हो जाएगी. ठीक है. और अगर नॉन होमोजीनियस टाइप की अगर प्रॉब्लम आपके सामने है, ठीक है, पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन, ठीक है, तो आप उस प्रॉब्लम को कैसे सॉल्व करोगे. आल्सो वी हैव दैट वन इज पार्शियल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन ऑफ सेकंड ऑर्डर. ओके. सो इन दिस वे यू कैन सॉल्व ऑल दिस टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स. ओके. सो ओके, बाय.